Paddy Ryder gets a bounce that really favours him. Nice one to get first up, isn't it? Thomas always works hard in the midfield to Roden. From centre half forward, that is great control and poise by Roden to Schultz. Yeah, and they can score that forward line you spoke of. Here is Schultz. He's normally a very, very effective kick. And look at this. This is a sign they're on. Look at them come from everywhere. Hill doing the ruck work with Lobie. A hold there. I think it might go Hill's way.
I'll be interested in your thoughts.
Interchange infringement here against Port Adelaide. Let's listen. Hang on.
It's going the other way, umpires.
It's against Port Adelaide, boys. It's against Ebert.
No, hang on, just...
It's an Essendon free kick.
And in the meantime, Hill has a shot for goal. David Hill, only about 30 metres out. Kick on the way, magnificently measured by Hill. I heard about this before the game. In fact, it was on the Port Adelaide website that the first 15 or 20 minutes, you should do that every game. But here they are, really scrapping it out at the moment. This is where it gets hard for them. Westhoff, off hands, almost had it on that occasion. Did Ebert, kick around the corner, there's another one. They're doing it nicely, Cassisi. Hurley. Over the top, Ryder, right down. Jeddah, bounce, 50, 45, 40. Goes back inboard to Heppel. That is superb control.
Well, from one into the ground when Carlisle took the mark all the way through. Nice knock over the top from, I think it was Paddy Ryder.
21 goals for the year. Heppel comes in, looked a little sluggish on it. He's got it. The barrel-chested goal umpire says it's a goal. Trying to get those plucky little legs wound up. Ball was pinned there. He made no attempt, said the umpire.
No, it was a good decision from the umpire because he did have the ball free initially and he elected just to take the tackle.
Carlisle at the back. Good grab. Watch this kid, Jono. Jake Carlisle. Big things to come from this man.
You've compared him to Dermy, so I'll be keeping a close eye on him.
Just keep a very close eye. In he comes. Bombers get their third. Kyle Hardingham there, the son of Toot from Cogen up in Western Australia. Here's an opportunity with Roden. Got it out. Gray around the corner. Has a good look. And it's got the legs as well. That's a nice goal from Robbie Gray. There's the two ruckmen, Lobie and Ryder. Front position for Lobie. Did well to work it down. He's trying to stop the run and jump of the athletic Roder. Here's Roden. Sold it magnificently. Chiseled back. Schultz kept coming. He was the first option and the second option. They look organised and ready to play. Schultz comes in, he nurtures the goal through, and there's the fourth in the opening term for Port. Off hands Davey. Love it, Murray. 55 out, great composure to Welsh.
Concussed last week. Joe Watson also concussed, just 2 possessions today.
Jeddah. Or is it Zaharakis? It's the latter who's taken the mark. David Zaharakis. Kick at goal is perfection, and the Bombers are responding. Lots of Bombers. Davey through some traffic. Zaharakis went back for a second go at it. Davey said, I'll tidy it up. Stanton went half. Probably should have gone full. Welsh to Remus. Remus has got to work back into some oncoming Port mobs. Long handball to Carlisle. Carlisle in front with great composure. Well done, the Bombers. Watson looking for something up the corridor. No one came at him. Now this is going to be a real risky kick. McVeigh made the kick look better than it was. He was scruffed as he went to kick it. Got a hold of it, Ebert. Long ball. No tall targets there. Off hands, Cassisi to Gray. Gray over the top. Salopek needs a good bounce. Off the ground, they get the first. Bobby Gray just needs to get with the rest of the team here at the moment. There's a chance of bringing some of the work undone. He needs to buy in. Free kick Ryder. Alwyn Davies long. He goes the shorter version to Reimers. Keeps his feet. Around the corner. Jeddah knocked away Kasisi. Got him high, said the umpire. Oh, Jono.
Defensive.
Jeddah. He's a bit barky. Look at this. From Leroy Jeddah.
Just feels down here, boys, as if the Bombers have really lifted their intensity around the action. Their tackle rate's gone up. Their preparedness to run, both rewarded and unrewarded, has gone through the roof this quarter.
Zaharakis pursued, but not before he got the ball long and deep to Hurley. Gee, that's a good mark. Giving his kicking. And here comes Hurley. That's really nicely done from the young man, Michael Hurley. Look at the jump by Ryder. Magnificent. Watson's hands were equally as good. Bombers with some numbers out the back door. Zaharakis peels the handball to Stanton. Stanton a drawing handball to Howard over the top, and here go the Bombers. A very thoughtful ball back inside to Hurley. Just puts the Dukes out in front and nails the trapdoor shut. Michael Hurley directly in front. Distance won't be a problem. Just inside the 50 here. Don't the crowd like it? Successive goals to Hurley and the Bombers. Melksham. Bounce back inside to Heppel. Heppel goes to Hurley. Got to be quick, and he was. Howlett now short to Jeddah. Now watch them come at Jeddah. He didn't give him a chance. He sent a long ball forward bound. Hill rises, couldn't man. Off hands. Little man Davey just rolls in. Sticks it underneath the goal umpire.
It may well by BT be one of the very basic elements is missing at Port Adelaide, and that is there's just not enough players rock hard, fit and prepared to run in pain.
Westhoff, his boat.
Because we saw how they played when they were not fatigued in the first quarter.
Yeah, they were impressive. Westhoff has taken, in fact, Butcher, a nice grab here.
We had a look before the game, BT, and he just drops it a little bit high, but
it's awkward, but did the job.
It did do the job.
He grips the ball high, the skinny part of the ball, and he nails the goal. Butcher. Tate pairs into Carlisle. A little slow to get boot to ball there, and Schultz was able to effect the smother. Carlisle caught in the tackle by Pearce. Umpire said incorrect disposal. Pearce to Butcher, a little heavy for him, but he stands and marks. I think it was Hardingham who missed the spoil. Comes in, and once again he gets it done. 2 in a row for Butcher and Port. What about Heppel? They kept telling him he's getting tired. He refused to accept it, and he just looks as fresh as a daisy. Around the corner goes Boak. Schultz is the target. Hardingham's there. Gray front and centre was nice. Gets rid of the potential tackler. Thought about it, had a second go. Brilliant position. Well done, Schultz, as well. Roden, beautiful, clever tap on as well, involved Trengove. Boak was able to pick it up cleanly. He's got Stanton to beat, just back inside, nice. Doing this brilliantly. Salopek says, come on, someone come at me. He goes high to Schultz. Butcher from 3 deep. In the meantime, here's Butcher for his 3rd goal of the quarter, and to put Point back in front. Gee, it was horrible off the boot, but the result is great. That is an absolute ripper. Zaharakis. The big fella Jonas. Out the back, Port with numbers. Motlop says, go, Daniel. Daniel this way, that away. Great control and poise. An opportunity. Banner to Gray. And he marks out in front of Kyle Hardingham. for his third goal, Gray. Directly in front. 35 out. Port have kicked 5 in a row and lead it by 8 points. I just reckon players, and I said it in the first half, they're confused when they get there sometimes. Not that Ebert is, because he's experienced in that area. Ryder. Gray got one high. The initial right hand from Heppel was high. Gray for his 4th goal. Looks pretty good. Crowd's gone silent. He's got it. He says, come on. Motlop steps off the boundary because he is absolutely spent. But I liked his organisation across half-back. Boat through some traffic. Hooker's got to go, and he did. Handball back inside. The run by O'Shea to the open goal. Boy, oh boy, they just keep kicking goals. And doing it with a 22-point lead. This clearance is now critical for the Bombers. And they get it. Stanton. Ryder will make it.
That's a great run and chase for the football.
Hurley's got the one-on-one he craved for. Or has he, as help arrives, and a hold off the ball. Free kick, Hurley. Let's listen in. Hurley comes in. He kicks the goal, and the Port Adelaide players now want a further explanation. Boat taken down, picked up by Gray. Right foot snap, it's got the right amount of bend or too much. It's there, I think it's a goal. Gray's kicked it. His 5th goal.
Yeah, I just wonder where they got the dare, the bravery now that's required when you win games of football. They're in the balance, and this is a great kick. I think Motlop off half-back's been terrific.
Roden back inside. Salopek got it away. Here comes Gray. Carlo in front. Gray at the back. Kicks his 6th. Beautiful bounce by the umpire here. Roden, quick hands by Port, impressive. Around the corner, Butcher!
How strong is he?
Boy, is he clean with the jukes, this guy.
But they have been stitched up in one-on-ones for the whole afternoon.
Butcher comes in, and he's got another one, doing a good job, 28-point lead. Hands love it, Murray. In comes Howlett. Auction, but there's nothing on it. It's a wall of Port Adelaide players at the moment. Jonas to Pearce. Has a bit of a look around Pearce. The damaging left boot to Schultz.
Oh, geez, their forward line has been absolutely superb. The question was, coming into the match, could they get the ball in there often enough?
Partnership, isn't it? Schultz for his 3rd goal. Directly in front. Very reliable kick. He gets this. 3rd goal for him. Port by 34 points.
BT, I said before that the top 6 sides average 80 points against. In the last 6 weeks, or the last 5 weeks, the Bombers have conceded 153, 166, 99, 101 and 134.
Sure. Here's Ryder with an opportunity out the back door, Gerard, just to get things juiced up a little, and Paddy gets it.
Well, I think the major concern coming out for James Hird is, as Gerard pointed out, 14 marks inside 50. Schultz has taken 6, but they've scored 8 goals, 6 from those marks. A big, big gap.
Monfries to Collier. 45 out. Collier to the open goal square. 2 and 30 seconds. The Bombers are back. And they are ready to play now. Have they got the time? 12 minutes left. Hill out of the middle to Melcham. The clearance. The forward penetration. It's all there. Hurley. Bounced off his nose. Look at the Bombers circling. Reamers went and got it. Was it a push in the back? The umpire said play on. No, the umpire furthest to get it back to a 14-point margin. Squeezes the goal. Remus has kicked it, and it's back to 16 points.
Just watching Steve Salopek. He's either got to start the run or he's got to get off the ground.
Gee, Melksham did really well to force that contest. Here's Howard, he took him on, takes another bounce. The Bombers looking to go forward with multiple players. The kick goes into Welsh. Welsh with a juggling mark has marked it. He gets up, plays on. Jenner's in the goal square by himself. He'll kick the easiest of goals. Back to 10 points. Stanton brushes off the tackle, gives it to Jenner. The speed's outside with Collier if they want to use him. They do now. He gets hold of the ball, goes short to Hurley. Hurley a long way out, wants to play on the left boot, goes long. Elwyn Davies out the back. This is going to bend for him. Davies taking a mark within 25 metres. To turn it into a 2-point game.
It's Collier's run. That's the difference at the minute.
He has been impressive. Here's Davies, got the goal. The Bombers are back within 2. Caught in the tackle, they get rid of it though, Port, although without great thought, and now Ryder off half-back. Some clean ball, here's Collier again, in the middle of the ground, he taps it out in front of Eben, keeps his feet, gives it on to Kyle Hardingham, 60 metres out, Hurley at the back has taken a mark. Hurley's been awarded the mark. We'll have a shot in the goal square to put the Bombers in front. Hurley for his 4th goal, for the 6th Bomber goal in a row. Trailed by 34 12 minutes ago. They now lead the Bombers by 4. Wow-wee. What about this? One of the most remarkable comebacks this year. The Bombers are back in front by 4 points. Brilliant 13 or 14-minute period from Essendon. Love it, Murray. Another clearance. Hill. Wobbly ball. Monfries has marked directly in front for a 10-point Bomber lead. There he is. Got the bend. The Bombers irresistible.
Absolutely correct. I think they lost their belief. The Bombers kicked a couple of quick goals. It would have been such a statement for them to make, to really draw on some resolve, but they wilted, and you have to question their leaders and whether they were tough enough.
So Port with one last foray forward. They've got an opportunity here, a real good opportunity. Banner goes into the open goal. It dribbles, it's there. So they'll give themselves a mini little chance here with a minute 23 on the clock. Down to the last half a minute. Back inside to Remus. Needs to go, Jonas did. Centre half back, they've got to stop the clock with a goal here as quickly as they can. Did well, Carlisle. Almost breaking through Cassisi. What a quarter. What a game of football we've seen here today. The Bombers look gone, buried, dead. And somehow they've found something here. And a free kick to the Bombers. And Matty Primus says, that'll do me. We can't get home from here now. And Hill, big comeback from the Bombers, has excited the fans here. They've won. Last quarter, they kicked 7 consecutive goals. And the Bombers have won it by 7 points. Joe Watson can claim a lot of that effort in the last quarter. He was magical. The song belts out here. Port Adelaide 17-11, 113, with the Bombers 17-18, 120.